Hello, students. I am Vikram Singh Rathod, and I am continuously describe the SVM model in our second lecture. So you can see the many of the slides. I am describe here in the next section of lecture of as a part 2 SVM model. To avoid this issue, it is preferable to use a more flexible model. The objective is to find a good balance between keeping the street as large as possible and limiting the margin violations, such as instances that end up in the middle of the street or even on the wrong side. This is called soft margin classification. Students, we use the skitlearn class SVM in our practical session. So I am describe here. In skitlearn SVM classes, you can control this balance using the C hyperparameter. A smaller C values leads to a wider street but more margin violations. In our next slide, you can see figure 5.4 show the decision boundaries and margin of two soft margin SVM classifier on a non-linear separatable dataset. On the left, using a high C value, the classifier make fewer margin violation but end up with a smaller margins. On the right side, using a lower C value, the margin is much larger but many instances end up on the street. However, it seems likely that the second classifier well generalized better. In fact, even on this training set, it makes fewer predictions errors since most of the margin violations are actually on the correct side of the decision boundary that is represented in our graphical representation of our graph. You can see easily that the decision boundaries are defined here for fewer margin violation versus large margin violations. The following skitlearn code loads the iris dataset, scale the features, means the field values of the datasets, and then train a linear SVM model using the linear SVC class with C is equal to 0.1 and the Hing loss functions, described shortly. To detect Iris virginia flowers, the resulting model is represented on the right of figure 5.4. Then after I am describing the coding that is used in Anaconda environment using spider tool. First of all, the numerical calculations I am import numpy as a np, and then after the resulting data that is present in a graphical format, so I can import matplotlib as pyplot as a plt, and then after I am calling the svm dataset from sklearn import svm dataset. Then after I am define a function to create a mesh grid of points to plot in parameters. Those are described in our slides. So first of all, I am use a def keyword and then define the function name make underscore mesh grid and then put the arguments x, y and h is equal to 0.2. Then put the colon as per the syntax of the functions. Here I am define a quotation to describe the values those are used in functions. X represent the data of base, x-axis mesh grid, and y is defined a y-axis mesh grid, and h is used to step size for mesh grid, and it is optional. You can use or you can not use in this code. and then return function, then xx and yy, then colon nd array. It create a array like structure, and I'm defining here the next code as x minimum value and x maximum value is equal to x min function, then -1, in comma x dot max function, then +1 to define the coordinates of the x values in our graph, then y min, then y max is equal to y min function -1 and y max +1. Here xx comma yy is equal to np dot mass grid function is called, and put the np arrange. np arrange is a method that is used in numpy array. It create the values as, put the variables as x underscore min, x underscore max and h, comma np dot arrange for y values, y underscore min, y underscore max and h, and then return xx and yy variable values. Then I am defining a next function for plot the values. So I define the function name as plot contours and put the arguments ax, clf, xx, yy and star star param as a argument, and then put the colon. Then I am describe the variables those are used in this function. This function is basically plot the decision boundary for a classifier, and the parameters those are used in functions are ax as a matplotlib axis object, and clf as a classifier, and xx as a mass grid nd array, and yy is mass grid nd array, and params a dictionary of param to pass to count for counters optional values. Then after I am defining a z variable is equal to clf is a classifier, and then put the dot, then the predict function is called, and put the values and call np dot c underscore, and then put the values in a list as a functions those are defined in numpy array, xs dot revel and yy dot revel. Then I am describe z is equal to z dot reshape. To the reshape the values those are stored in z value, z variable value. So I am put here xs dot shape. Then I am use a out variable is equal to ax dot counter shape, and then put the arguments xs, yy, z and star star params and return out. Then I am import some data to play with the SVM model. First of all, I am load the data of flowers. The data name is defined as a variable iris and is equal to dataset dot load iris. It is load the data from sklearn library that is used in our previous code, and then I am put a notation. Take the first two features. We could avoid this by using a 2D dataset. So I am use the code x is equal to iris dot data, and then put the slicing concept of the list colon comma colon 2, and then y is equal to iris dot target. Here a target is the value, a field value of the iris dataset. Data and target both are the values of iris dataset, and then we define a quotation. We create an instance of SVM and fit out the data. We do not scalar our data since we want to plot the support vectors, so we can use C is equal to 1.0. Then I am define the model that is used to make the super vector machines graph or algo. So I call the SVM class from sklearn and call the SVC method, and then kernel is equal to linear and C is equal to C. Then I am also svm.linear method is also called and put the arguments as C is equal to C and max iter is equal to 10,000. That is the maximum value that is put in our model. Then svm.svc kernel is equal to rbf comma gamma is equal to 0.7 and comma C is equal to C. Those are the features of SVM that is called from sklearn. svm.svc kernel is equal to poly and degree is equal to 3, gamma is equal to auto and C is equal to C, and then close the brackets. Then I am define a second model is equal to clf dot fit. Fit function is used to fit the access values of x and y for CLF in models. Then I am defining the graph, so I use a hash tag or comment in our program for plot the graph title for the graphs. So I define the title is equal to SVM with linear kernel, linear SVM with linear kernel, SVM with RBF kernel, SVM with polynomial degree is equal to 3 kernel, and then close the bracket, and then I define the graph in 2D grid, so I use the variable as fig and sub is equal to, and then call the my matplotlib dot plt as a alias name, and then the plt called the method subplot, and then put the values 2, 2 for creating the graph in 2-dimensional values. Then plt subplot underscore adjust ws space is equal to 0.4 and h space is called horizontal space is equal to 0.4. that is define the size of a graph, and then call the values that is used in SVM. x0 x1 is equal to x1, and then put the values in list colon 0 and x colon 1, and then call the variable xs comma yy is equal to max grid x0 and x1. For CLF title, then I am define a loop here for CLF title AX in zip model title sub dot flatten is a method that is used to plot the graph, and then put the colon, and then defining the codes in a for loop. Plot counters is equal to x CLF xx yy c map is equal to plt dot cm coolwarm is a method or, and put the alpha value is equal to 0.8. Then after I am define a ax dot scatter x0 x1 c is equal to y and c map is equal to plt dot cm c dot coolwarm s is equal to 20 and edge color is equal to k. Then I am defining the axes, those are used in our graph. X dot set xlim as x dot min and x dot max, such as y, and x labels ylim xlim ylim X labels, Y labels. X label represent the sepal length and Y label represent the sepal width, and X stick is the defining the lines and Y stick define the lines, and X dot set title is call the title that is represent in our code. And then after last code is defined to draw the graph is plt dot show is used. And after executing this code in Jupyter using Anaconda, a graph is represented in next slide. You can see that the 4 graphs are represented as per our code written in previous slide. You can see easily the SVM method that follow the first is follow the SVM kernel, linear kernel, and second one is linear SVM linear kernel, and SVM with RBF kernel, and SVM with polynomial degree 3 kernel. In the next slide, I am defining the code that is used in to draw the SVM model using Anaconda and Spider tool. So you can easily show the code that is run by the computer. And thanks